Hey guys, today what I want to talk about is how to feel the power of crystals. And the reason I want to talk about this is because I think crystals are really awesome, and I also know that not everybody feels their power, and that can kind of just lead to disappointment, especially if you're really hoping to feel the power of them. So this is just my own 2 cents, right? This is my own experience because I haven't always felt the power of crystals, and then all of a sudden I did. And what I want to talk about is the all of a sudden and why I was able to start feeling them. So the very first thing that I'm going to say is, to me, something that's kind of strange and maybe you could consider like a crystal life hack. I don't know. I guess you could kind of call it that. And the reason I'm going to say this right in the beginning is because I want to make sure if you hear anything that you hear this. So the hack is that when I got my crystal, let me see, I think I got it in my pocket here. Oh yeah, I do. This crystal here is citrine. When I brought citrine into my life, I felt it instantly. And when I brought this crystal into my life, Tiger's Eye, it took me 2 months to even notice a single thing from it. It might as well have been fake for all I knew, right? I didn't feel anything from this, and yet from the citrine felt it instantly. So what I want to talk about there is my belief in why that is. So with citrine in my opinion kind of makes you feel grateful. You feel a lot of gratitude. It makes me feel really passionate about being alive and having this opportunity to be alive and all the abundance that's all around me, and it's just really special and I'm really grateful for it. The way that citrine makes you feel, I kind of personally already felt that kind of energy before in my life, and I was already feeling it at the time when I opened the package with the citrine in it. I was already feeling grateful. I've got a lot of gratitude in my life, and I'm grateful for the fact that I have gratitude, but I've always felt that way and been really grateful. And the reason that kind of ignited my citrine, in my opinion, is I was already holding the energetic key to activate it, if you will. So you might ask, what's the point of having this if I've already felt that way before and already was feeling it? Well, the thing is that the citrine has its own vibrational field to it, and so do we. So do I, so do you. When we keep it on us, it helps to impact our vibrational field in that way and make it more pronounced, is how I would express it. It starts to manifest that energy in your reality more so than rather you just feeling that way sometimes. It more so becomes this permanent layer to the way that you perceive things and the way that you feel. So that's kind of how I look at it. So I already had this energetic key to open that door. The reason I showed you the Tiger's Eye that took me 2 months to feel is because I was certainly not holding the key to this door when I got it. I'm a very scatterbrained person and have always kind of been that way. That's the truth that I had assigned to myself, at least, right? So I really lack focus, and I'm the kind of person that comes up with a cool creative idea and sticks to it for 5 seconds and then finds something new. Tiger's Eye, the way that it feels to me, this energy, and again, this is my own perspective, is super focus. You see what you want, and once you go for it, you will not stop until you get it. And it's like really, really intense focus. So I feel that energy now after 2 months, but I didn't feel it in the beginning. And like I said, it could have been fake Tiger's Eye for all I knew. And the reason is because I didn't have that key. I didn't have the key to unlock it. The reason that I'm feeling it now is because if you just keep it on you for long enough, it kind of forces its way into your energy field until maybe you start decisively noticing it more. But in the beginning, you probably won't if you really don't relate to that feeling. All this being said, this led me to realize a very important thing that has unlocked all these other crystal powers to me. And it's that if you look at a trusted crystal community that talks about how a certain crystal is going to feel, and when you get that crystal, if we can channel, because we know these feelings, everything feeling-wise comes from within us, not outside of us. So we have the ability, like a feeling factory inside of us, right? We can all agree it's inside of us that feelings are created. If you can channel in yourself what this crystal is going to feel like, try to channel and imagine this energy and feel it. Feel like it's already working, then you can hold the crystal and you can feel it and you can activate it because you are using the key to unlock it. And once you unlock it, then it becomes part of your energy field when you keep it on you. So I hope that this makes sense, guys. This is kind of a weird thing to try and explain. I haven't really seen anybody else talk about it, so I've got nothing else to riff off of other than my own experience. I could just be a weirdo, but if you have anything to say about this, go ahead and let me know below, because I'd be super interested. There are just, I think, 2 more things that I want to say, but are going to be much quicker because these are way more basic. The next thing I want to say, and I don't think you guys are going to like hearing this because nobody ever does, but eat healthier. Eating healthier, there's this literal electromagnetic field around food that we also have around us, and that is also the same electromagnetic field on crystals, right? So this electromagnetic field, it's pretty cool because when we eat foods that have a high electromagnetic field, like raw fruits and raw vegetables, for instance, when we are consuming those, you are literally fueling your vehicle. If this is your car, it's like putting the elite gas, right? Like the supreme gas into you, and then you can go further and more effectively. It's the same way. So once we have this more powerful energy in our fields from what we're consuming, then again, it's just like activating it and resonating with it. With more power comes way more ability to transmute that power and use it in different areas with more energetic awareness. So I'm not going to get too into that one. That's kind of a thing that if you choose, you want to check it out and do it. There's a lot of benefits from that anyways. So eating healthier really enables me personally to feel my crystals more effectively and just really channel into that energy and be able to heal myself with crystals. It just is, it's honestly the most important thing to me, is to eat healthy to be able to feel them, because when I stop and I start eating like really unhealthy, if I go on like some kind of binge or bender, I just lose the ability to feel my crystals. And that could be based on my own belief system, like I believe it, so it's real. But anyways, just go ahead and check that out. I think that's important. And the last thing that I want to say has to do with you know, there are some more kind of basic starter crystals that it doesn't necessarily mean that they're not as powerful, but they're kind of more basic and more known, like amethyst, for instance. Very relaxing, calm type energy to it. Really awesome. I have a lot of amethyst actually as well. That is one that I feel like there's a handful of people that really like amethyst and really feel it, and then there's other people that don't feel that at all. And like a lot of people have amethyst in their homes that don't even work with crystals or don't even really believe in the power of crystals. They just have amethyst because it's cool and it's pretty, right? So it's like a decoration for them. The reason I'm bringing this up is because what unlocked the ability to feel crystals for me is actually a tektite called moldavite. I'm rocking a whole bunch of it right now and just in general all the time, you know, readjust. But moldavite was the first tektite / crystal / stone that I ever felt the power of. And you could take from this that you should get moldavite, which I think everybody should have moldavite. I'll go ahead and link my moldavite playlist up here so you could check out moldavite. It's the best. So you could take that from this, that moldavite could potentially unlock the power of crystals for you, as it did for me. You could also take something else from this, and it's that moldavite I felt the power of, and it totally transformed my life. But one of the #1 ways it transformed my life was opening this door in my mind to believing in magic and seeing that the power of crystals is real. Once I felt the first crystal ever, right, that I had ever felt before, it opened this door in my mind, like I said, to believing that this power is real. And because I believe that it's real now, I feel all other crystals, and I truly believe that that's where it's coming from. So this is the last thing I want to leave you with. If you hold a crystal and you're sitting there and you're fighting this, you're resisting, like, I want to feel it, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to feel anything. I want to feel something. Oh, I think I feel something. No, that's probably just this. That kind of dialogue that happens in your mind holds you back from not only feeling crystals, but a lot of things in life that I'm not going to get into. But our belief system is what creates our reality. A lot of times people say thoughts create our reality. I recently watched a video by a guy named Aaron Doughty. He makes great videos, and he talked about how it's not thoughts, it's our belief systems that create reality. And that really resonated with me exactly because of how I feel with crystals. So you could take from this that you should get Moldavite, and that'll, you know, make you feel crystals. And that could be it. Maybe try a high vibrational crystal. That'll crack your mind open to the fact that crystal power is real, because you can't not feel super high vibrational crystals. They're just too intense to not notice. But you could also take from this that maybe what we need to do is tune into our heart and our inner self and realize that maybe a lot of the beliefs we have aren't really our own, but are ones that we've picked up from other experiences in our lives. If you choose to believe in the power of crystals and you choose to allow yourself to feel it, then you will. So I know this video is kind of out there and kind of a weird explanation of how to feel the power of crystals. I hope that if you resonate with me, that this will resonate with you, that you took something from this. I appreciate you watching the video, and yeah, have an awesome day. Here is the sunrise just about to poke over the mountain now that I'm gonna watch, and yeah, I guess I'm just sharing that with you because sometimes my mouth moves faster than my brain. Have a great day, guys. Bye.